Would Dr. Cornelia E. Davis please join President McCullough at the center of the stage? Cornelia E. Davis, known as Dr. Connie, is an award-winning epidemiologist, author, global health leader, and proud alumna of Gonzaga University, class of 1967. As one of the first two African-American women admitted to the University of California, San Francisco School of Medicine, she later earned a Master of Public Health from Johns Hopkins and trained as an Epidemic Intelligence Service Officer at the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Dr. Connie has dedicated her life to international public health, working in 34 countries across Africa and Asia. She has received numerous honors, including the UCSF Alumni Humanitarian Service Award in 2022 and the Gonzaga University Distinguished Alumni Merit Award in 1988. She is the author of several books, including Disruptor: How Dr. Connie's Team Eradicated Smallpox in India, which chronicled her groundbreaking work. Now retired in Mexico, she remains active as a writer, speaker, and mentor, continuing to shape the next generation of global health leaders. Recognizing and honoring on this day her decades of research and leadership in international public health, Gonzaga University is proud to bestow upon Cornelia E. Davis, MD, MPH, the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, as we welcome her most gratefully to be our distinguished speaker at this Gonzaga University's 132nd graduate commencement.
Oh, I see. Good afternoon, President McCullough, esteemed faculty, graduates, families, and friends. Thank you for the warm welcome and the honor of addressing you today. I had meticulously mapped out my future. Degree earned, career path chosen, life planned, yet destiny had its own design. A fleeting 6-month endeavor to give back, to apply my skills meaningfully before settling into my profession, transformed into a lifelong odyssey. An unforeseen invitation from the World Health Organization in India, a temporary assignment, or so I thought, became the catalyst for a profound metamorphosis. What I didn't know was that this one decision would completely alter my path. I had planned to focus on clinical medicine, but India opened my eyes to something bigger: the power of public health to transform entire communities. I never looked back. Graduates, Today, you stand on the edge of opportunity. You've earned your degrees through years of hard work, sacrifice, and persistence. But now comes the biggest question of all. What's next? Some of you have clear plans. Others may be unsure of the road ahead. But regardless of where you are in your journey, let me share 3 lessons that shaped my career. Lessons that I hope will guide you as you take your next steps. It's natural to feel some uncertainty as you transition from student to leader, from learner to expert. You may ask yourself, am I really ready? What if I fail? What if I step into the unknown and it doesn't work out? These are the same questions I asked myself when I boarded a plane to India. But what I learned is this: growth doesn't happen in certainty. It happens in discomfort. And that brings me to my first lesson. Key takeaway number 1, believe in your potential. Even if you doubt yourself, even if the path isn't clear, remember this: your potential isn't something given. It's something built, step by step, challenge by challenge. I didn't go to India because I was ready. I went because I was willing to grow into readiness, and that willingness made all the difference. Key takeaway number 2, view risk as opportunities for growth. When I finished my pediatric residency, I had a safe path ahead, a stable career in clinical medicine. Instead, I took a risk on something unknown. I'd never been to India, didn't know the language, knew little about smallpox, and was entering a country where the caste system reinforced the idea that a woman's place was in the home. But I said yes. I stepped into the unknown, and that decision led to one of the proudest moments of my life, when the International Commission in New Delhi declared India free of smallpox, a disease that had plagued humanity for centuries. So ask yourself, what is the opportunity I'm afraid to say yes to? Because often the greatest opportunities hide behind uncertainty. Key takeaway number 3, embrace discomfort as the catalyst for change. Those 2 years in India were some of the toughest I've ever faced. The conditions were difficult, the work was exhausting, and the challenges were endless. But through that discomfort, I found purpose. Several years after smallpox eradication in India, I was selected to be Chief of Health, Population, and Nutrition in USAID Pakistan after the burning of the embassy in 1979. Pakistan had grown more conservative, and one of the programs we wanted to introduce was a community health worker program with both male and female workers. I expected resistance, particularly in the Northwest Frontier Province, the most conservative region. But I thought meeting with the elders might help. But the jirga, their traditional assembly, was entirely male. I was told that they would never listen to a woman, but I went anyway. And to my surprise, they made me an honorary male so I could speak. Not only did they listen, I convinced them, and the program moved forward. Discomfort doesn't mean you're failing. It means you're growing. It's what shapes you into the person who can handle the challenges ahead. Imagine a future where you've said yes to opportunities, taken bold risks, and leaned into the discomfort that comes with growth. You'll look back and see that those moments of courage and resilience became the foundation of your greatest achievements. You have the power to shape that future starting today. So before the next week is over, I challenge you to identify one bold step that will move you forward, whether in your career, your leadership, or your impact on the world. Make that decision. Send the email. Just do it. Say yes to the challenge that both excites and terrifies you. Because the world doesn't just need graduates with degrees. It needs leaders with courage. It needs you. Embrace challenges as opportunities. View uncertainties as adventures, and let your passion illuminate the path forward. Congratulations, class of 2025. The future is yours to shape. Thank you.